So what we think is one possible route to take to income generation and self-sustenance is to create basic tools which are human powered and human scale, such that people can easily build them, operate them, maintain them and generate income from them. And it is something that must fit into their daily lives and their local economy. That's what we're focusing on. So we are basically looking at human powered, pedal powered tools, one of which is what we call the human energy machine. And this is a machine which can be pedaled by one guy or two guys and can generate 2 horsepower. So effectively it can be coupled to a pump when there's no electricity and you have to pump water from your well in the field. You want to generate electricity for your home lighting. You want to do it as a lathe. You want to use it for threshing, pounding, grinding, juicing. You name it. You can put any application attachment to the shaft and use this kind of equipment. It can be made mobile. So maybe the village can own just a couple of them and it can move from home to home or field to field and be used. Now essentially if you have these low cost tools, it makes it easier for people to generate income. Now how do we do that? One of my thoughts, which I'm looking at and calling right now as the deficit dividend. And what do I mean by the deficit dividend? We shouldn't go to the government and ask for a subsidy. The government is supposed to supply power. They're supplying, they are paying power producers anywhere from 1.2 rupees per unit to 12 rupees a unit for alternate energy. So if the government can't supply power to my village and I am able to generate my own electricity through my pedal power, why should the government not pay me for generating electricity? Because it's my right and government is required to. Glass niche. The way we look at it. So what are we looking at? A human energy machine, which tentatively I'm trying to call the Urja Charka. We've come up with a new rickshaw, which is excellent for cargo carriage as well as passenger carriage. We've come up with a pedal powered sugarcane juicer. We are working on a pedal powered prime mover such that it can pull loads of up to 1 ton. So effectively it should compete with a Bajaj Tempo, which costs 1.8 lakhs, and we're trying to target this at the price of 15,000 for the prime mover, and you can attach any trailer you want. So the villager can effectively move his grain to the mandi, firewood, water, fertilizer, any of his produce can be moved using human power. This is a 3-man prime mover. The entire objective is to use human power as far as is possible to generate income. That's in brief what we are targeting. To me, the applications both in the urban as well as the rural, unlimited. Carbon